Hey movers, thank you so much for showing up on the mat with me today. We are going to be practicing a hands-free sequence today, which is exactly what it sounds like. We're going to be taking the weight out of the hands and out of the wrist joints, and this will encourage us to kind of move in a different way, focus on different muscles, engage different muscles that we otherwise wouldn't be activating as much. So we're going to start out with a bit of breath work, our Sukha Pranayama. We'll move through the sequence. I will, towards the end, add in a bit of meditation, and then we will end up in our Shavasana, our final relaxation, as always. If you are really keen on taking your vinyasa today, you know, your up dog, your down dog, your chaturanga, feel free to take that anytime. So let's get started right here in any comfortable seat. Pop that meditation cushion or a block underneath you, even, you know, sit against a wall, and just close your eyes. So let's take a moment here together to show up for ourselves, to establish our presence here on the mat. No matter what type of morning, what type of day you've had behind you or you have planned ahead of you, we're just going to set that aside. And just notice the quality of your breath. Notice the air that's flowing through the nostrils. And we'll start to lengthen out each breath. So begin filling the low belly, emptying the low belly. One more long breath in. And long breath out. Now beginning to activate our Sukha Pranayama, let's add in a little hand gesture as well. So placing the palms open to receive on your knees here. As you inhale for up to 5 counts, I want you to begin to squeeze and curl the fingertips in. Okay, and we're going to hold here, squeezing the fists for 5 counts. And then as you exhale for 5, I want you to release the palms and release the fingertips back open. Okay, so we can really embody the idea of letting go. So let's inhale, take this in your own time. Inhale 5, hold 5, and breathe out 5. Let's go. Just notice what's coming up for you. Notice in that pause. Feel your heartbeat. Allowing everything to slow down. Last breath here. You're finished with your last Sukha breath. Just relax the hands. Soften your breathing. And let's set our intention. I invite you to ask yourself what you are moving for today. Your reason for showing up for you. Your reason for being a part of something bigger, something greater than yourself. And just take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Another inhale. And let it go. Let's bring the palms together at our heart center. We'll just take a little palming here. Rub them together. Place this energy over your eyes. Absorb. Let's palm one more time. Energy over the eyes. And just relax the hands down. You can blink your eyes open. All right, we're going to take that right arm and just wrap it behind your back and bring your left ear down towards your left shoulder. So feel free to close your eyes again here if you just want to soften into the neck stretch. And inhale, slowly come back to center. We will switch. Take that left arm behind your back, right ear down towards the right shoulder. And inhale, come back to neutral. Go ahead and just take a few circles of the neck, any direction to start. Circling from a place of length. Pausing if and when you need to. Let's change the direction. And bring it back to center. As we inhale, let's sweep the arms out to the sides to come up. Touch those palms together, grow a little bit taller. As you exhale, bring your right hand down towards the right side here and just reach that left arm up and over, side bend. Revolve that heart open. Try to stay really light on those right fingertips. Take a breath in. As you exhale, continue to reach in that right direction and then swing it around to the front, and we're just coming into a forward fold. Once you're here, feel free to sway a little bit, side to side. Just feeling into the hips, feeling into your low back. And inhale, we'll ease our way back up. Go ahead and just take a switch of the ankles. So we'll take the opposite ankle forward, take a deep breath in, sweep up. Grow a little bit taller. As you exhale, your left hand will come down, reach the right arm up and over, and revolve the heart open. Feeling into all of those places and crevices where you're creating space. Continue to invite more opening with the breath. As you exhale, we're going to sweep the arm a little bit further in that left direction and then bring it around to the front. And once again, just relax the neck, pausing here or finding a gentle sway. And inhale, let's ease our way back up. Let's take a little roll of those shoulders. And then circle them forward. All right, let's shift now into our forearm tabletop position. So remember, we're going to try to stay off the wrist as much as possible here, but we are going to be engaging our shoulders through the forearms here. So set yourself up for success, okay? Elbows are underneath our shoulders and they don't go out any wider than your shoulders, okay? So make sure we remain nice and parallel here. Spread those fingertips. Take a look down at your knees. Make sure they are your hips distance apart. Start to engage the core. Let's just go for a few cat-cows from here, all right? Take these in your own time. Inhale, let's arch. Exhale, round, tuck the chin and really feel how much you can press away from the ground through those forearms and spreading the shoulder blades. Let's take one more. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Let's step the right leg back, followed by the left one for our forearm plank. So try your best to keep your hips nice and level. Draw the belly up and in. Make sure we're firming the inner thighs. Try to press away from the ground and find that little doming in the upper back. Okay, that just really helps you understand how much you're spreading those shoulder blades and how actively you have to press away from the ground. We're holding here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Well done. Set those knees down. You can separate those feet about your hips distance and we're in Sphinx pose. So take a moment to readjust a little bit if you need to. You might want to walk those elbows or wiggle those elbows slightly forward. Press down through the tops of the feet, engage the legs, pull the elbows back and really lift the heart. Let's go ahead and look to your left. And look to the right. And come back to center. All right, tuck the toes. We're gonna go back into that forearm plank. Okay, when you're ready, inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower the hips down. You can keep the toes tucked here. Just traction the elbows back, lift the heart. Exhale, we're gonna lift up. Inhale, soften the hips down, heart forward. One more time, lift up. And inhale, soften down, heart lifts. All right, this time we're gonna pick this up into your forearm plank and we're gonna walk the feet up into our dolphin pose. So allow this pose to really lengthen your entire spine. You can even start to pedal out 1 foot at a time here to stretch out the legs and the calves. Remember, just like your down dog, if you need to, bend the knees and just lift those hips higher. Try to create as much space between your ears and your shoulders as you can. See if you can root those heels down. You'll notice here, my heels don't touch all the way down either, so don't worry about that. Draw the belly, the ribs in. Feel the opening and the strength that's being created in your shoulders. We're holding here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good job. Soften those knees down, child's pose. Stretch those arms all the way out and just surrender the mind all the way down to the mat. One more breath here. Let's bring our palms together out in front of you here. Try to wiggle your elbows a little further forward. We're going to soften the forehead down one more time and then just reach those fingertips down the back of the neck. Stretching out the arms and the triceps if you need to wiggle your elbows a little further forward to feel that stretch a little more. Feel free to lengthen it out. All right, release those arms down. Let's slowly shift into our forward fold. So just step the right foot and the left foot forward, keeping your feet about hips distance as we always do. And just bow forward here. Any variation today that feels good for you. Knees bent, legs straight. You can grab the elbows. You can sway. My favorite thing to do here, as you guys probably know, because we do this almost every week, is interlace the hands behind the back and really send them over. Hang out here. Enjoy where you are. Enjoy your breath. All right, release the arms down. Take a deep bend in the knees. Let's roll the spine all the way up into a standing position. When you reach the top, give everything just a little wiggle. And then step forward with me towards the top of your mat. All right, so feet hips distance or feet together. You choose as always. We'll take a deep breath in, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, forward fold, bow forward. Inhale to your half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, roll the spine all the way up into your standing position. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, let's go again. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, roll the spine all the way back up. And exhale, hands to your heart. All right, let's add in some lunges. Sweep the arms up. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale to your flat back. As you exhale, bend the knees. We're going to send the left leg back into our low lunge. So soften that left knee down. Take a moment from the feet up. Let's check in. Feet are hips distance. You're grounding down through that front heel. And we're taking the arms up. Draw the belly, the ribs in. Just breathe into that hip flexor. Circle the arms all the way around. Let's step the back foot forward. So use your core. Use a little momentum. Step it forward. Step it together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees. Take that right leg, send it back. Separate those feet about hips distance. Sweep the arms up. Circle the arms all the way around. Step the back foot forward. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Once again, we're going to bend the knees. Send that left leg back. Find that low lunge position. Sweep the arms up. Circle the arms all the way around. Let's extend that front leg any amount into that Ardha Hanumanasana, that half split. Keeping the spine long, draw the shoulder blades down the back. Remember, use the props that you have at home, books, blocks, cushions, whatever you've got underneath the hands, or you can just take a little bend in that front knee. All right, bend into the front knee. Now we're going to step the back foot forward, bringing the outer edge of that left foot to meet the outer edge of the right. And we're just folding here. Uncross the feet. Find your half lift. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, take that right leg all the way back. Find that low lunge, sweep up. Circle the arms all the way around. Let's extend that front leg any amount into our half split. Use that exhale to really soften. Bend into that front knee. Step the back foot forward. Outer edge of that right foot comes to meet the outer edge of the left, and just fold. If you feel that you've got most of your weight in the back and both of your heels, see if you can shift a little bit forward. Uncross the feet. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, let's rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, we're going to go into our standing sequence now. Take the fingertips, tap the mat. We're going to come into our chair pose. Sink a little bit deeper, keeping the weight in the heels. And I always like to do that little self-test with you guys. Lift your toes, see where your weight is. See if you can firm the inner thighs anymore. Can you lift from the low belly anymore? Can you lengthen from both sides of the waist anymore? Extend the legs, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, and from the ground, as you lift up, can you hug the left knee up and in towards your chest? So you can keep that left foot flexed. We're going to take this left leg directly out in front of you. Work through the shaking. Try to keep that leg nice and long here. As you exhale, send it all the way back into your lunge position. So now we're here in high lunge. Take a moment here. As you exhale, twist the torso open to the right side. Okay, remember, we're just twisting from above the belly button. As you exhale, take the left fingertips, tap them down to the mat. Try to stay as light as possible. Inhale, we're gonna lift back up into that twist. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift up. Really work on the balance. Your core, your inner thighs are firming in. One more time, exhale. and inhale. Now go ahead and gaze forward. Let's bring that left knee back up and in towards the chest where we came from. Okay, but we're gonna take a twist to the other side. So the right hand will come to meet that left knee, and now we're twisting open to the left. Keep the left foot flexed. Remember to root down through all four corners of that right foot. Breathe here, open across the chest and the shoulder. Not easy. Good, and then set it down into your chair pose, right where we started. Fold forward. Inhale, as you roll up, can you bring your right knee up and in towards your chest? Find that standing balance. See if you can lift that knee any higher. We're gonna take the legs straight out in front of you. Try to keep it lifted. Work through that shaking. My leg is definitely shaking here. Maybe you can see that. All right, send it all the way back into that high lunge position. Find your crescent pose. Breathe here. Remember, there's no rush. There's no arrival to really focus on. Just stay in your breath. All right, exhale, twist open to your left side. So the torso is opening left. Try to keep the wrist in line with the shoulders here. Breathe here, stabilize. Try to neutralize those hips as much as possible. As you exhale, the right fingertips come down to tap. Inhale, we're gonna lift up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, let's lift up. One more time, exhale, tap. Inhale, lift up. Now, back into that standing balance. Step the back foot forward. The left hand comes to meet that right knee, and we're twisting open to that right side. Breathe here. Exhale, land it in your chair pose. And extend the legs, forward fold. You can take your feet a little bit wider if you like, and we're just gonna sway side to side. Good job with that first round. All right, we're gonna add on just a little bit more. So step those feet back towards one another. Sit the hips back, find your chair, Utkatasana. This time, okay, a little shift and transition to get into that high lunge. So shift the weight into the right leg, hover the left ankle up off the mat. As you inhale, the left knee hugs up and in towards your chest, grow taller. Take the leg directly out in front of you. Challenge yourself to hold it here. Sweep it all the way back into that crescent pose, high lunge. Try to keep your feet about hips distance here. Let's open the torso to your right side. From above the belly button, let's twist open. Lengthen those arms. Tap the left fingertips down. Inhale, pick it back up. Exhale, tap the fingertips down. Inhale, pick it back up. One more time, exhale. Inhale, pick it up. All right, now you know where we're going. Left knee up and in towards the chest. Take the right hand to that opposite knee. Open the torso to the left side. I told you guys, lots of balancing today. We got it. This time we're gonna take the left leg back, the left arm forward, okay? It's moving, we're moving into revolved half moon. Your left fingertips come down, you're opening the torso to the right side. Remember here, try to keep the back foot flexed, firm your inner thighs so that this back hip doesn't open. And breathe here. You can always take a little bend in the front knee. If you need a prop underneath that left hand, go ahead and take it. Breathe here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Step it together for your chair pose. Extend, forward fold. Take a little breather here, maybe sway. So you might find today that the hands-free practice encourages you to work on things you don't normally have to work through. And you also might find that the hands-free Vinyasa-less class is maybe a little more challenging. All right, let's come back into that chair. Second side, find your Utkatasana. Shift the weight now into that left leg. Hover that right ankle up off the mat. Inhale, right knee up and in towards your chest. Grow tall. Take the leg directly out in front of you. Hold it there. Teach yourself to stay. Send it all the way back. Find that crescent pose. High lunge. Separate those feet a little bit, about hips distance. Let's exhale, twist open to the left. Breathe, lengthen. I'm with you here. All right, exhale, the right fingertips tap down. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, tap down. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, tap down. Inhale, pick it up. All right, hug that right knee up and in towards your chest. Left hand meets that opposite knee. Breathe here. All right, we're going to find ourselves in revolved half moon. So send the right leg back, the right arm forward. All right, send it back. Meet the ground with those right fingertips. Open the torso towards the left side. Find expansion in all directions. The crown of the head is reaching forward. That right heel is reaching back. The bottom leg is pressing up and out of the ground. That left arm is extending towards the sky. Breathe here. Keep firming the inner thighs. We got this for 3, for 2, and for 1. Step the back foot together to meet yourself in chair. And extend the legs forward, fold, breathe, and sway. Separate those feet now a little bit wider than your own hips. Turn the heels in, the toes out, lower that tailbone down. Sway a little bit side to side here so we are in our Malasana, our yogi squat. And then let's find a moment of stillness. Soften the heels down. Maybe your heels are lifted. Maybe you want to roll the mat and place them underneath your heels for a little bit of elevation. Maybe you want to sit on your block here. Wherever you are, use your elbows to open those knees a bit wider. Squeeze your glutes. Draw the belly up and in. And see if you can sit the bum all the way down to the mat here. Take the legs directly out in front of you and give them a little wiggle. All right, good job. Go ahead and take those feet about your hips distance apart. Flex them. Take a deep breath in. Reach the arms up. As you exhale, lengthen forward any amount, finding your stretch, finding your fold. Try to relax the shoulders down. Let the shoulder blades soften down the back slightly together. Remember your pelvis here as well. You can allow the pelvis to tilt a little bit, almost like you're sticking your bum out. Harness your breath here. Inhale, let's ease our way up. All right, let's come into Gomukhasana, crossing the right knee over the left one. Remember your options here. The right knee stacks over the left, or you can take that left leg straight out. Just stack the right knee. You can also recline, okay, and right knee over the left, and you're hugging it in here. No matter which variation you are in, I just want you to make sure you can feel a stretch in that right glute, okay, because we've done a lot for the legs today. Take a deep breath in, left arm up. As you exhale, let it reach down the spine. Take that right arm out to the side, reach up the back. Connect the hands, connect the fingertips, maybe just grab onto your shirt. Grow taller, use your breath here. As you exhale, walk the hands forward any amount into that fold. Inhale, let's ease our way up. You can switch the cross of the knees, or if you want to do a fun transition with me here, take the hands to the left. You're going to unwind and then just rewind yourself. So keep walking to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, until you can cross your left knee over the right, and then choose whatever variation for this left leg, the left glute. Take the right arm up. As you exhale, let it reach down the spine, left arm out to the side, up the back. Ooh, my shoulder just cracked there. Maybe you guys are feeling the same here. Keep that right elbow up towards the sky. Let's exhale, walk the arms out into that fold. Let's inhale, slowly ease your way up. Give those legs a little bit of a shake out, a little bit of a wiggle. All right, so now let's find our comfortable seated position. Whether you just come back here where we started, or you want to pop that meditation cushion or the block back underneath you, maybe lean against a wall. You guys know the drill. Go ahead and roll your shoulders back, sit nice and tall. Close your eyes. So hopefully as the weeks pass here, you're starting to feel a little more familiar with the void, okay, with this space, with the stillness. So start out by simply turning your focus inwards to observing the physical body. So just notice what you're feeling. Notice sensation. Noticing differences between the left and the right side, the upper, the lower body, where we started and where we are now. As you slowly make these observations, can you also start to slow your breath? Notice where your breath is originating from. Are you breathing fast? Are you breathing slow? Are you conscious of your breath? Relaxing the facial muscles. Begin to observe, become the witness of your mind. So notice the mind space. Notice your thoughts. Allow them to pass. Allow them to pass by like a floating cloud. And practicing letting go, loosening your grip. No longer having to hold on or attach yourself or attach an emotion to every thought that pops up. Just let it come and let it go. Let the thoughts enter and let them exit. Bring awareness to the spaces between your thoughts. Are there spaces? Are there gaps? Are there moments? Is that gap small? Is it large? Just be aware. Let's take a long inhale through your nose. Long exhale out through the nose. Take an inhale. And an exhale. And just sit with yourself for a few more moments here. We'll slowly transition onto our back body. All right, well done. Let's go ahead and lie down, and we will hug our knees up and in towards our chest. Take a little circling of the knees. All right, let's plant our feet down to the mat about hips distance. Our arms are down at your sides. Just make sure you align your ankles just about underneath your knees. And let's inhale, lift those hips up into our bridge pose. I'll invite you to interlace your fingertips underneath your bridge if that feels good for you. Exhale, release the arms. Let's lower the spine all the way down. Flex that right ankle, cross it over that left knee. Weave that right hand through that keyhole space, figure four. Keeping the legs just as they are, let's set the feet down. Just shift your hips a little bit over to the right side and let both knees, just like this, rock over to the left side. So maybe your right foot will be planted down to the ground, and you can open the arms wide, look over that right shoulder, draw that low belly in. Now we did quite a bit of twisting today through the center of the flow there, but if you do want a little bit more, feel free to just stack one knee on top of the other. And we'll inhale, bring the knees back to center, uncross that ankle, and let's come into one more Setu Bandhasana, one more bridge. So arms are down at your sides. Big inhale, press down through the heels, lift up through the hips. Option once again to interlace the fingertips underneath you. Visualize the thigh bones traveling in the direction of the knees. Keep that imaginary block between the thighs here. And exhale, release the arms, just lower the spine all the way down with control. We'll flex that left ankle now, cross it over the right knee, weave that left hand through. We'll take figure four on our second side here. Remember just to keep that left ankle nice and flexed. And let's set that right foot down. Go ahead and shift your hips over to the left side. Let both knees rock over to the right. Open those arms out to the sides. You can look over that left shoulder now. And just breathe. Relax into your spine. Inhale, slowly bring it back to center. You can uncross the ankle and just hug the knees in towards your chest. And let's take the knees wide. Grab the outer edges of your feet for your happy baby. See if you can really face those heels up towards the sky and take the knees a bit wider. Soften the tailbone down towards the ground as much as you can. Try to make sure that lower back is grounded down, and then you can sway a little bit side to side here. And if there are any other poses or movements that you need to close this practice, you are welcome to take those now. Otherwise, let's go ahead and stretch the legs all the way down to the mat here, coming into our final relaxation. Shavasana, maybe you want Supta Baddha Konasana, maybe you want to take the legs up the wall. For waterfall pose, maybe you just want to keep the knees bent and let the knees knock in towards one another. So take any relaxing pose. Close your eyes. Releasing any remaining tension. Releasing any remaining effort. Everything that you've given in this class is enough. So just let the body melt into the earth. Let the expectations, let the judgments just melt away. And slowly taking root. And slowly taking rest. So I'll invite you to stay here in your Shavasana for as long as it feels good for you. You can always pause me now and stay in the stillness. If you're ready, you can go ahead and bring your awareness back into your physical body. Find a few micro movements of the fingertips, the toes. Take a little nod of your neck side to side. And stretch the arms overhead. You can take a full body reach. As you exhale, bend the knees and let's just roll over onto your right side. And just take a moment of gratitude here. Take a moment to really honor your body, your temple. Whenever you are ready, let's rise back up. You can use that left hand for support to press yourself up here. And just make your way back into that comfortable seated position. Sit nice and tall and keep that focus drawn inwards for just a few more moments here. And let's just observe our body's response to this practice. Observe ways in which you can carry this stillness, carry your intentions out into your day ahead, your evening ahead. And let's seal this together with the breath. Take a deep breath in, sweep up. Exhale, draw that energy down to your heart. Deep breath in. Exhale to your heart. One more inhale, expand. And exhale, draw it to your heart center. Let's bring our thumbs to our third eye and just bring awareness to clear and conscious thoughts, a refreshing of the body, a renewing of your mind. And namaste. Thank you so much, guys, for practicing with me, and I will see you next week.